Hi everyone, today we're covering college recruiting part 2, searching for colleges. Hi everyone, Joe Kremer here, Better at Beach coach and former 3-time NCAA national champion with the University of Southern California beach volleyball team. Today we're going to be talking about college recruiting and how you search for colleges. This should be the second step in your recruiting process. So if you haven't seen our first video about starting the process and the timeline of recruiting, check the link below to check that out first. Before we get into it, I want to mention if you guys want to get better at beach volleyball, hone your skills, get some personal coaching, check out the link below for our Beach Volleyball Mastery program. It's an online coaching program with drills you can do at home, and we've seen tons of improvement from our players so far. In this video, we're going to cover searching for colleges. So you should have already researched the NCAA division levels and the NCAA recruiting rules. Getting noticed by college coaches takes a lot of time and effort. You cannot expect to just attend a camp or a showcase and have a coach reach out to you. This process starts with searching for a college. If you watched our last video, you know that we eventually want you to make a list of 20 schools, 5 safety schools, 10 target schools, 5 reach schools. There are about 90 colleges across the US with beach volleyball teams. To see a full list of colleges with beach volleyball programs, click the link below. We're gonna make it super easy for you. Just click that link and then I want you to write down every single school that you would be willing to go to, every school that you would even be remotely interested. Write it down, and this is gonna be the basis for your list of 20 schools. This list will grow and change over time, so don't worry if you have more or less than 20 schools on there to start. Now you're gonna do some research on these schools on your list to see if they're the right fit for you, academically, athletically, financially, and socially. These are all super important aspects of your college career, so you don't want to overlook any of them. Remember that athletically, only 2% of high school athletes go on to play at the Division I level. So make sure you're being honest with yourself about what division you fit into. And if you're not sure if a school is right for you or if your skill level is good enough to get you on the team, just go on YouTube and search school name beach volleyball, and you will find some footage where you can compare your own skill level to the current players on the team. Let's talk academics. Being offered a scholarship does not guarantee that you will get into the school. You still have to qualify academically. Most schools have sort of a minimum GPA or test scores that they need their scholarship athletes to achieve in order to get accepted into the school. But if you're planning to walk on to a program, you might not be admitted to the school even if you have the same or better grades than the scholarship athlete. You can use the website parchment.com to compare your grades and your test scores to other students across the country and see what schools you would have a good chance of getting into. Financially, it's important to understand that most beach volleyball college athletes do not receive a full ride scholarship. Usually, they'll get a partial scholarship, which pays for a percentage of their tuition. It's important to talk to your parents about what you can afford and to research what type of aid you would be eligible for at different schools. Or if you're a parent watching this right now, it's important to have an honest conversation with your daughter about what you guys can afford in terms of school. Athletic scholarships are not the only form of financial aid you can receive. Some schools offer their own types of scholarships. There are many scholarships offered through third-party organizations. Take the time to research this, and we're also going to come out with another video focused solely on scholarships, so stay tuned for that. Socially, this is a very important aspect of college. This place is going to be your home for 4 years, so you want to make sure that you're comfortable there. The best way to figure out what the environment of a school is like is to go on a campus visit. That way, you can soak in the environment, you can talk to other students there, you can figure out what they like and what they don't like about the school. Before you go on a visit, or especially if you're not going to be able to go on a visit to a school, you need to research what the school is like. What's the weather like? How far away from home are you going to be? What's the student body population? What are the class sizes? After this research, you might be able to cross a few schools off of your initial list. If you have absolutely no desire to go to a school, there's no point in leaving it on your list. But if you're thinking about crossing a school off of your list because it might be a little bit out of your range academically, athletically, or financially, leave it on the list for now because you might improve on the court or in the classroom. You might get a scholarship to help with financial or academic barriers. You don't know any of this until you talk to the coach. So leave as many schools as you can on the list for now while you make your initial emails to coaches And then as you get responses from these coaches, or don't get responses, you'll get a better idea of what category to put your schools into within your list: safety, target, or reach. All right guys, that's all I have for you for searching for schools. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, leave a comment and I will get back to you.